This video says with every single second, authenticity, authentic, super high quality. This is sushi. So if I see this video, I'm a foreigner. If next time I want to go to Japan, I want to eat here. Right? So this is absolutely, in terms of branding, this is fantastic. It really creates, it doesn't say anything about the other things, but it just shows that there is, with the music, with the whole setup, the Japanese people, high class people sitting at the bar, this is where you need to go to buy. And there are so many. When I was still in the Airbnb, there were so many people who asked, "Can you make me a reservation at Jiro?" Yeah, because everybody looks at this video and thinks, "Oh my God, this is what we want to do. This is where we want to go and eat." This was so good, not only for Jiro but also for Japanese tourism.
Japanese tourism is tourism to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not only about taste. It's not only about praise. So maybe the last one who could find this guy's excellent could taste great.
Right.
Actually, the taste is poor, but those who found this is the great later than this person, a little bit later, is not
getting closer to the microphone.
It's not. It's not the same. There are some ways of how people feel the brand. So maybe earlier the people is feeling the taste is great. Then another layers of the people who is feeling the brand is not only the taste. They might not be able to
appreciate it.
Find difference if they are blind and there's someone will put two different sushi. One is from Jiro, one is from another supermarket. Then they couldn't taste
maybe
differently. But they want to feel they are eating the sushi at this restaurant. Served by this guy. That could also
right.
brand.
It's the experience.
Yeah.
It's basically what is being created here. There's a uniqueness about this guy, this restaurant, that people in Japan are dying to go and eat. I must go there. And they don't know what it tastes like. They know it's going to be really expensive. But this is a unique experience that you can't get anywhere else.
So whatever, no matter what kind of the difference they have, but the point on the brand is to let the people care about something they could provide.
Yes.
Whether it's taste,
something
or
unique.
Price,
yeah.
Or something mixed with some factors. So even, for example, there's some company, for example, the Sony is still felt that they're providing the good quality of the product. But if people doesn't care the quality so much, so their quality, high quality of the product is meaningless.
Right. Their original slogan was very good. It's a Sony. It's a Sony means that it means something, right? It's a Sony. What they are proud of is that it's not just any product. It's a Sony.
Okay. What if I would be the potential customer? I know their slogan is Sony.
Yeah.
And I know their brand. I know their products is great. But if I want to buy something, the record or the products, I don't care about the Sony's quality,
because
I will buy something with different criteria.
But that's perfectly fine. If you if you brand yourself, you have to make choices. You are not a brand if you're not unique. So if you are trying to sell something that is good for everyone, like a Toyota, everybody can ride a Toyota. It's a good car. It's a reasonable price, but it's not a brand because they don't make any choices. There's nothing unique about the Toyota brand that you can't find in any other brand. It's just that okay, if you buy a Toyota, it's a good car at a reasonable price with pretty good after sales and you this is a car you buy with your head, but a Sony you buy with your heart. At least you did. And the problem with Sony is that it's a Sony, so it's suggested that Sony had superior products, unique products, new products, but they did not deliver on that because they were making the same products as everybody else. So it's a Sony, people think, so what?
Yeah, as a result, what if we are not chosen by the people, but still we are saying this is the brand, then we are known by the people. This company's brand is this.
Yeah,
but we are not chosen.
Right. That doesn't matter.
But
I think
we couldn't make enough sales to survive.
Right.
But still, our brand is so strong.
Right.
It's shared by almost all people around the world.
Think about Apple.
Yeah.
Think about Apple. They are deliberately saying, think different. But if you look at society, how many people are actually thinking different? So they are deliberately targeting think different. Now there are not that many people who actually do think different. A lot of people think the same, but they are kind of intrigued by those people. They kind of admire them, even though, and they maybe want to belong, or they want to believe that they think different. So they actually buy into the Apple products, and they feel, oh yeah, okay. So maybe I'm not an early adopter. I'm not somebody who's the first to buy new products. I'm a laggard. I come behind it. Once it's proven and everybody using it, then I will start to use it. But by deliberately pointing out think different, there is value in people who think different. There's value in people who are the ones who take the first step. If that is so, then actually people want to believe that they can do it, and they can be part of that, and they buy into it. They aspire to it, not because it's who they are, but who they want to be. And of course, if you say, okay, our brand is that we make the smelliest sushi in the world. There are not so many people who are interested in actually buying the smelliest. You will maybe able to create a small group of people, but then you have to question yourself: is this really who we want to be? If you are aiming to get a high market share in a small market segment, that could be a perfectly viable market. And perfectly viable choice. But if you aim to conquer the world, you need to have something that has universal appeal. So, no, I cannot talk about this. We're recording. No.
So again, I want to ask you, how are we going to export Japanese skills and know-how?
I think
this is brand.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, I hope I gave the answer before. I think that Japanese products in themselves are good, but not unique. Japanese manufacturers are reliable, provide a high service, good product at a reasonable price, but they do not stand out. They have always thrived to be one of the pack, but have actually a superior product. That's how they could make market share. Now it's time to rethink yourself and to actually take a stand, to make a choice, not say, okay, I don't want to alienate my customers. No, I need to alienate some customers in order to get a bigger market share in the group that I'm really targeting at. So you have to make choices, and then you have to make sure that you're consistently deliver upon your identity. So I believe that Japanese industry should now start to make choices and really speak out of who they are, what they stand for, and then pull through.